Hi, I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you are interested in coaching with me or tarot readings, they are in the description. This video is going to be about the process of manifesting. And not that manifesting is a process exactly. I just don't know how else to explain it other than calling it a process. So what do I mean by that? So back when in my law of attraction days, I was under the impression that there was a process to manifesting. Like I had to do certain things in order to get things to manifest. And I just remember being at a point and feeling like, oh my God, I figured it out. I have all the answers. This is awesome. Everything's just going so smoothly. And then shit started to fall apart and I didn't understand why. And at that point I was working with a coach and my coach told me, oh, well, that's because as you go on your journey, it's going to change and the shit that used to work for you is no longer going to work for you. Yeah, that's not fucking true. That's not true. There's only one process for changing your situation. Just one. How you go about it is up to you. But you have to change what you're thinking about consistently about the topic in order to get things to change. That's the process for everything. Literally everything. Everything that you're experiencing is a reflection of what you think about it and what you tell yourself about it. It always has been. It always will be. That's the process. Change what you're thinking. Now, again, how you do that is going to be up to you. It depends on how you think. How do you think? Do you see in pictures? Do you hear words? What works? What are you naturally thinking? How do you naturally think? What do you want to be thinking about instead? How is it easiest for you to catch those thoughts? Do you like to kind of be in your head and monitor what's going on? Or is it easier for you to pay attention to how you're feeling and physically feeling, because your emotions are a manifestation of your thoughts. So when you start to feel bad, then you can go up here and go, okay, what was I just telling myself? Because that needs to go. Once you figure that shit out, it doesn't change. The process of manifestation doesn't change. I think Neville Goddard's ladder technique is a great example. And I remember doing this technique about 9 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. It was the end of last year sometime. And I was like, holy shit, it worked. But because of that comment from my coach, I didn't realize that I understood how to manifest. It took me a minute to realize that, what I did to get that to manifest would work for anything. So that's another way that you can, if you have had things manifest where you have thought about something and then you experienced it, take that process that you did and apply it to whatever you want. That's what Neville was teaching. So when Neville Goddard was teaching the ladder technique, he would tell people he was a visualizer. So he told people, as you're falling asleep tonight, to visualize, close your eyes, visualize yourself climbing up and down a ladder. Feel it real. Feel yourself putting your hands on and feet on the ladder, moving up and down it until you fall asleep. I couldn't do that because it kept me awake, but I just did it to the best of my ability. And within a few weeks, I not only manifested climbing a ladder, but I manifested climbing a ladder every fucking day. And not only that, I had put conditions on climbing this ladder that I didn't even realize I was doing, and yet it still happened. So looking back, I can go, oh, if I wouldn't have been telling myself that shit, it would have manifested a lot faster. So that is another thing that I think is really important. Once you start seeing that your thoughts are creating what you're experiencing, go back and kind of dissect what you were doing. What were you doing? Did you script about it? Did you visualize it? Were you doing it before bed? Did you just kind of do it occasionally? Like what was going on? Because it worked. And if it worked once, it'll work again. And it'll work again. And it'll work again with literally anything. Literally anything. So I was on, I don't even remember what I was on. I saw somewhere, someone was like, let's do a challenge. And this was just a few days ago of, we're going to think about something and watch it manifest into your life. Not now, it was seeing an animal. Okay. We're going to think about seeing this animal and watch it manifest into your experience. And it happened for me, and I was like, this would be a great little challenge for any of you guys who are struggling with this, who don't understand, who just need that win, basically. So I don't know, I looked over at my shelf and was like, why don't we manifest seeing a cockatoo? For most people, seeing cockatoos is not something that you would see all the time, unless you live in Australia, then yeah. But this is my bird Bandit. She passed away a long time ago. She's a lesser sulfur crested cockatoo, so start thinking about cockatoos however you would think about other things. Start just telling yourself cockatoos, 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 cockatoos. Imagine them, visualize them, tell yourself the word, whatever. Notice that you're not going to probably do it continuously, but just when you think about it, be like, oh yeah, I'm manifesting a cockatoo. Is it necessarily going to like actually show up in your life? Maybe you actually see one in person, or maybe just like I showed you, you're going to see a picture of them or someone's going to mention them. But that is your proof that what you think about pushes out and creates what you experience. And if you can manifest seeing a cockatoo, you can manifest literally anything. Not only that, but you're going to know how you did it. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.